You're gonna have to give me a point.
You know the drill. You buy the ticket, you take the ride. And welcome back to another exciting Morning Buzz edition with me, Jimmy, your host, your friend, your whatever I am. Today, like I said, I've been doing stuff different. We had a female on here. We've had a bunch of people from up north, just a bunch of different stuff. So today we're gonna have a ska band on here. I was lucky enough to get a hold of Chuck, Tim, and AJ from the Pittsburgh Ska Band INCO FIdO. Nick, can you bring them in? Now I hear them. I don't know what the fuck. I've never seen it do that in my life.
It's never think of FIDO.
Dude, it literally switched to you, and like everything just went speakers muted on all the screens, and I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, but fuck it, roll with it anyway. So, how's it going, guys?
Good, man.
Well, good now, I guess. You know, it wouldn't be this week if something didn't go without fucking up. So we're keeping it a pattern, and we're keeping it good. I like to be consistent. It's like getting hit in the head with a light or something, you know? You guys took yours, I take mine, like it's fucking, you know, we're even. Everybody's at par. So what's new, fellas?
Oh, man, you know, just put out a new record a little while ago. It's been streaming for, well, a little bit over a month now. Streaming stuff came out on May 5th. We called that Inco de Mayo.
Very nice.
For our release day. And we actually just got the vinyl. The vinyls just showed up.
I saw that like literally on Facebook, like right before, like as I was driving here, because that's safe, you know.
Yeah, man, they showed up at the vast Katzulu Records complex today. The pre-orders are going out from them, and we're going to go pick up our copies here in the next couple days, and we'll have them ready for sale. So that's pretty fucking awesome. First time we've ever put out any music.
I was going to ask about that. Like, that's the first time you've done it. Is it like a different process than doing CDs and stuff like that? As far as
yeah. I mean, we used to do like CDs and like streaming. Well, I'm old, so it was.
I'm old too, man.
We used to do cassette tapes and CDs, but yeah, this is the first time that we did something on vinyl because that shit's expensive, man. And we were very fortunate that Paul from Katzulu Productions came along, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'll put up the money to do a vinyl if you want to do a vinyl." And I was like, "Man, that is fucking awesome, and you have terrible business sense because you're probably gonna lose a lot of goddamn money on this."
That's what my ultimate question was: is the vinyl way more expensive than which I assumed it would be? Yeah. It's way prettier, obviously, always is.
Oh, dude, every time, like anything on vinyl is, especially it's so hot right now, right? Everybody's reprinting stuff, everybody's putting stuff out on vinyl.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah, no, I am too, man. Like I've been buying these RKL vinyls too, and like just and it's got to be an expensive hunt along the way.
Yeah.
No, and there's like it got to the point where there was like 6 and 8 variants of colors, and I'm like, I'm done with this. Like I cannot, like I'm done with this. Like I can only own the same album so many times. Yeah, like but like I like like the Rags to Riches album. Like there's only one copy. They're just re-releasing it like this month, I think, for the first time. But like I was able to snag one of those, but like it was a bitch finding. But like that's the fun in it, though. You know what I mean? Like collecting anything else. And like you said, it's hotter than hell right now. Like everybody's doing it. 7 inches, 12 inch, whatever.
Yeah. I collect Meat records, man.
Oh, I bet, dude.
Because I put out like 18 fucking albums, you know?
Yeah, I didn't even know anything about them until Nirvana. And then, you know, obviously I
Yeah.
saw Nirvana fucking cover those songs, and then I had to go explore in my, well, no, I think I was like 7th or 8th grade, but they're fucking great band, man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where I found them too, man. I fell in that hole. They're one of my favorite bands, man. They're always, every album's different, you know, and they run the gamut, all different styles of music. And it all just like, they do it so well.
Well,
It all
like
just, it
to do
fucking
that and keep a
rocks, you know?
crowd, or you know, I mean, keep a fan base. Like you got to be doing it well, because like you can't fucking, you know, what I mean, you buy a Bad Religion album, you know what essentially you're getting, you know what I mean. But like to be able to switch it up and consistently keep a fan base, like you're fucking doing something right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I
Definitely.
mean, that's a gamble every time you do switch it up. You know what I mean? Like every time.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And I read about them too, man. They said because they would do that so much that like they were never really happy with any of the records when they came out, because the time the record came out, they were on to something
Yeah.
like totally different. You know, so it was like they were like by the time that last album came out, they were already on to something else. So they weren't even happy with
Right.
the
Yeah. They
record
were
they put
moving
out, you
fast, so
know?
fast through
So
everything. That's crazy.
yeah,
And you said
yeah.
like 18 albums. Holy fuck, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So far I got everything through the 80s all the way up to 94. So I got from 81 to 94.
When
I got
did they
every record
stop, or
put
did they
out.
stop? Are they still going?
No, they didn't. They just put out a
No
7
shit.
inch yesterday. So I got to get that.
And that's how it goes too.
We had split 7 inch with
Oh, really?
Mud Honey.
Maybe I did see
Yeah,
something about
yeah.
that. Now you say that. I don't know. I don't know. I read so goddamn much, and then I'm just like, it's all like, you know, thrown in a blender, and then I go to sleep, and I wake up, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm mixing bands, people's cars. Like I don't know. I don't know. So I've obviously the bullshit's lifting, and you guys said you have a pretty exciting August coming up, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we're playing the Millville Music Festival. That's August 7th, Saturday, August 7th. It's 2 days. It's Friday the 6th and Saturday the 7th. We're playing on Saturday. And so we got that going on. The lineup's killer. I'm not allowed to tell anybody yet because it's not locked in. But like really, really,
Now the
really
lineup you were
excited about
like
it, you know?
like that you didn't say it mentioned to me before. Was that like the Saturday lineup, or just like the all together?
Yeah, no, that's Saturday.
Oh
That's just
Jesus.
one
Okay,
stage.
right on.
That's just the
Right
one
on.
stage on Saturday. Was that lineup? But
No,
tell
I
you, I'm
won't
not
say
allowed to
nothing
tell
either,
anybody
but
who's
just
playing.
wow.
Where's the Smalls? That's the big room at Smalls.
Yeah, it's a big. Yeah, it's the big room at Smalls.
That'll be all right.
So yeah. So we're really excited about it. I wish I could talk about it more. And then on Wednesday, August 11th, we're playing with the Pie Tasters.
Nice.
Are coming to town. It's like one of our favorite. Like they're, I don't know, man. In the ska genre, they're like
Oh,
one
absolutely,
of my
man.
absolute favorite bands. And they're really cool guys. This will be the third time we've played with them. Like pretty much whenever they come through Pittsburgh anymore, they shoot us a line, ask us to play, you know. So that's pretty cool, you know,
Dude,
get to
yeah,
play with,
anybody
like,
you listen to
you
or
know.
even look up or anything like that, like that's, I don't know, you just that's a great feeling, especially when they're calling you every time they come through town, you know, like that's.
Yeah, man, that's a pretty cool feeling, man. And then we're playing August 22nd with the Scotch Bonnets. They're another like kind of like punky reggae band. I don't know if you guys are familiar. They're kind of newer, but they got a great sound, man. They're one of like my favorite new bands around right now. Their singer, she's got an amazing voice. Love listening to her sing. So that'll be cool too. That's at Ormsby.
I
That's at
know, yeah.
222 Ormsby. So they're always a banger there at Ormsby.
Who else is playing that show? We
don't know yet.
So it's just us and them.
It's just us and the Bonnets right now, and it's just us and the Pie Tasters right now too.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're gonna throw any other bands on there or not. I
Dude,
hope
the
they
scene
do,
down there
you
is
know?
fucking like, I don't know, hot right now. Like, you guys got some fucking good, like, there's some good fucking music in Pittsburgh right now, man. Like, I don't remember it being like that when I was in there. Like,
Oh man, I've been playing music around Pittsburgh for like 25 years, man, and like
yeah,
this is the
like this
best
is
I've ever.
like like I said, I was, you know, at the Moose and Smiling Moose and everything every weekend and stuff when I lived there, and it's just like I don't ever remember like just consistently this many good bands out of Pittsburgh. Like,
No.
Yeah, it's wild. And you know what else? Too,
no,
it's
they're
good
very
people,
very good
too.
people.
You know, not only are the bands great, like the people in the bands are just awesome. Like I've never been around a group of people that have been like so good and so supportive.
Yeah, I can't say enough
you know?
about them either, man. Like,
So if we play with the Pie Tasters again, that'd probably be what, the third time?
Yeah,
If we backline, it'd be the third time that those guys play my gear.
that is fucking awesome.
Fucking awesome. You know, because I remember we played with them back at what was the last time I played with them was at Club Cafe
that was the
Hard Rock Cafe.
or Hard Rock.
In Station Square.
Yeah. They used
Yeah.
my
Okay.
gear at the time. The gear at the Hard Rock.
Yeah, I've seen shows there.
That drum set was a fucking trap, dude. You could have like you would have thrown that in the trash next to the dumpster, and not even the most broke, hard up drummer would pick up that fucking drum kit I played on, dude. It was a piece of shit, man.
I'm trying to think. The first year I lived there, I think it was Velveeta, which is a state college band from around here. They're like, yeah, okay. I saw them New Year. Well, dude, I live like literally 20 miles from State College, so like it's there. But I was down there and we saw them; they were coming there, so we're like, oh, we'll go down there. But the sound that night and everything was just horrible, and I did not have a good time in that place. I remember, and it was really fucking expensive. Yeah,
With the Hard Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hard Rock's hit and miss, man. We had one sound guy that was like back there doing shots behind the board, was like half kicked in the ass.
Yeah.
You know, and then we had another dude that was pretty
yeah,
good. You know?
that's always a
So,
fucking gamble too in itself.
so with like God, I guess.
Keyword Jimmy, hard.
And you get that keyword so many ways, you know what I mean? Whether it's in the drinks, in the fucking food prices, you know, the shitty sound. Yeah, they definitely named it right.
Yeah.
So is it still there, or is it something
Yeah.
different now? Is it?
No, it's still there, I
Still
think.
there.
I think it's still there.
Unless COVID.
Well, like
killed it.
I don't.
know.
I've been out of my house and
Right,
everything
right.
before.
Now I try not to go out of my house. Like, it's like I got this fortress.
Got some other excuse beside COVID.
Yeah.
Why you ain't coming out?
They're like, "What are you doing up there?" I'm like, building 3 pillboxes and fucking putting landmines down the hallway just in case anybody wants to show up. You know, like I'm not dealing with the public no more. Oh shit! But no, man, it's almost kind of scary. I'm saying this to the postal, like, because I'm at the post office every day. But I'm like, man, like everybody's been like caged up for like a year and a half. Now we're just gonna let them all back in the wild, like. You know, not
man.
everybody's, you know, nice and caring and good, and you know, no, unfortunately.
No.
And that's what was again so
100%.
surprising, like you said about all the bands and stuff, because like every single one of you guys I've met from Pittsburgh, it's like I don't know, it almost makes me want to move down there again until I'd probably drive the roads and have a panic attack, and then be like, "Fuck this, I'm done, I'm out, back home." But it's close.
Yeah, man, it's great.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
like
and
to
like I
have-
said,
yeah.
I'd like to. It's just the
Yeah.
fucking scene down there. It's like I'm looking at everything, and I'm like, I'm gonna be driving down there every weekend for the next fucking 3 months anyway. So like, what's the point? You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's not a
Yeah.
bad thing. It's good to have something to do again, I guess. Once I
Yeah.
unload the 50 cows and fucking
Yeah.
take down the sandbags, we'll be good to go. I'm a World War II nut, so I got to throw those jokes in. So I got to ask, being a ska band, do you guys ever like run into the instance where you go somewhere and like the stage is like way too small and you're like, oh fuck, everywhere,
That's everywhere.
or like it's a corner of a fucking bar?
Yeah, yeah. Not only is there 10 of us, we're all fat. You know, so it's like,
We're also horizontally challenged.
yeah,
Yeah.
man, we didn't show up there like this, looking at the stage going, does this thing have a weight
Well,
limit?
like, dude, I've even showed up to places where like there's the stage. It's not a stage. It's just the corner of the room. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
And it's not a big corner. Nah, and they're like, well, make sure
Nah.
you don't block the pool table. And I'm like, what the fuck did you have a band here for if you're worried about those two people playing pole? Like, but okay, you know, you abide.
Oh, speaking of that, we played a gig in Uniontown, and there's a dude from what the fuck was that? Dude was eating food on our merch table. This guy was eating wings, like on top of our t-shirts and our CDs and shit. And he just got up and left and just left a carton of wings sitting there in his empty beer glass and shit, dude. And it was fucking. That was one of the most hilarious things. We laugh about that still.
That's just fucked up. Yeah, right. Somebody was trying to play pool, and I know I get it. I've heard it all. I told this the other day. I said this one time this drunk guy was like playing Offspring song. So we did, you know, we covered All I Want. Well, he didn't know that one, so we get done with it. And he's like, I said play a fucking Offspring song. And we're like, I don't even know what to do at this point, you know? Like just ready to unplug and go home. Cause it was like fucking Rawhide or nothing, you know? So do you guys play out of Pittsburgh at all much, or like do you still stick to the local area for the most part?
Fuck no. It's hard enough to get 10 of us together.
That's what I assume,
down the
man.
street, dude.
Hey,
You
we
know?
went to Erie once.
We went to Erie once. That was a goddamn fiasco. And
12
yeah,
cars, 4 different Airbnbs.
yeah, right.
I
Couldn't
can't-
get anything straight.
Yeah, no, not. Yeah, we were all over the fucking place, and I did get paid $100 by a hooker though. So
Play another
Well,
song,
that-
yeah.
yeah, she asked us to keep playing. She's like, "I'll give you $100 if you keep playing." Everybody was like packing up her shit. Like, guys, get your shit back out. We're playing some songs.
And just like that non-paying show became a paying show.
That's right.
Well done. Well done. No, dude, I can't imagine. Like, I was in 3-piece and 4-piece bands, and like, that was 10 years ago, even. Well, yeah, close. But like, getting 3-4 people together at that point in time in my life, like, and now it's like, no, fuck it. I can't even imagine trying to get 10 people somewhere at the same time. I can't. I know I couldn't.
It can be done, but it's like we really got to work at it, and we really got to everybody needs to be on the same fucking page. You know what I mean? It's like we're going here. Can we do it or can we not? Because if it comes down to it, if we just can't do it, we just can't do it. You know what I mean? If this band operates as a whole, and if something isn't working out, we just can't do it. You know what I mean? So like, town is kind of a crapshoot, but it's worked out before. Like I said, we went to Uniontown. That's out of town, right?
Yeah,
You know?
Uniontown.
Yeah, I'll count it.
Yeah. It's hard enough, right, to get over here. I was thinking about dipping my toe in the water and heading down to Morgantown, maybe. You know, but we're gonna give it a shot. I was talking to a guy the other day about maybe a date in Morgantown over the summer. So we'll see. You know, we need time. You know, like we need to know like way in advance.
Yeah.
You know, so that everybody can correspond our schedules and shit. You know, but like the cool thing is that, like we practice on a pretty regular basis, and we have usually
Every Sunday.
most of us here, but we just picked like Sunday afternoon. Like, what the fuck are you doing on Sunday afternoon? Like nobody's doing shit, right? Just like build this into your schedule. You know, this is what you're gonna do Sunday afternoon. You know, and we usually get a good majority of the people, you know, to come out. You know, so we can at least stay.
Yeah, no,
sharp.
that's like I said, you can even get a couple to show up, but like that's even him and I did the same thing, you know. But we do another show, but it's Sundays 3 to 5. You know what I mean? Because same thing. Like, what the fuck are we doing on Sundays? He works at 5, but like until then, like you know, nothing else is going on. Like, so we hardwired it in ourselves. It's a good day. It's the day of rest. They tell me.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it's nice. Everybody wants to be here. Like we're real we're real laid back. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
I can tell.
There's no egos. There's no illusions of like we're gonna be big or anything like that. It's like we're gonna like write some songs in my basement and like play some shows around Pittsburgh or maybe go out on a weekend every once in a while and hit some, and just have a good time and play some songs and maybe some people will like some songs and buy enough records and t-shirts so we can afford to make
Yeah,
another
no,
record.
and like all
like,
you Pittsburgh bands have had the same mentality too. Like you guys are just like, this is our scene. Fucking, it is what it is. Nobody's trying for anything more. But like I said, man, what a fucking scene it is. Like you just like, I don't know, like bands you named earlier, just on that fucking ordeal that nobody's talking about. Like every one of them is just like there's not a bad one there. And it's just crazy to think that way because I just remember like looking through and being like, is there a fucking good one playing tonight? Like, like I just like when the Smiling Moose had the fucking stage downstairs and you get like whipped into the bar and stuff, and that was some like death metal band to be playing. I get kicked in the face, and it was good times. I liked it. I liked it there. Then I'm just like it was just that it was just I don't know that metal's just a little too violent sometimes. Or maybe I'm just old. It's a little of both.
You're telling my story right now.
You want to tell him? Well, dude, I played in a metal band when I was like in early 20s. I had my girlfriend at a show. She got leveled and the fucking whole show had to stop. She got taken out by an ambulance. Like, so that I had to leave. And I'm like, this is just dangerous. Like, and plus I like to hear the lyrics now. Yeah. And some of those guys, like I went back and like Hatebreed's one, man, that I used to like as a kid, I was like, oh, this is good stuff. I go back and read the lyrics. I'm like, oh, these are weak glass lyrics. I'm like, oh my God. It's like seriously like a 4-year-old with a Crayola got handed a piece of paper and they're like, just scream a whole bunch and be angry. And I'm just like, holy hell, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't get it. Like, cause there's a whole hardcore scene and like some of the bands are good, but like this, I don't know. Like I said, going back is, like really loving that band as a kid and going back and reading those lyrics, like what a disappointment. Like, man, my little sister writes like, you know what I mean? Meaner lyrics than you. She's 7. Like, get the hell out of here. But whatever. Yeah. So, where can we find you guys? Where's, all that jazz?
So like the easiest place to find everything is it's just IncoFido.com. We got all the links to all the streaming stuff, your Spotify, your YouTube, your whatever YouTube.
You could say YouTube a bunch of times, yeah.
That shit.
You find the Instagram, Facebook, everyth's there.
Yeah.
Did you venture into that TikTok stuff yet? I've been told that I need to do that, and I'm like, I'm too fucking old for that. Nah, yeah.
No.
Nah.
We're all paranoid people as well.
Same here, man. Same here. Not.
Shit, so that's not going nowhere near any
me.
shit, to be honest. But then again, we're on Facebook.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like it's like it's got to draw a line somewhere, and I guess Facebook is like. I don't know how to get a hold of people without Facebook. Everybody's on fucking Facebook, right? They just made it way too convenient, So we got a Facebook. It's INCO FIdO. We got a Instagram. It's INCO FIdO. That's a great thing about being called INCO FIdO. Nothing else is called INCO FIdO. So the name's
You're always number one in the search.
Facebook, INCO FIdO. The website's INCO FIdO.
Even if you Google the name,
Google the name.
We come up.
Comes up. We made it the fuck up.
That's fucking awesome. All right. Well, hey, we're going to cut it there, but I want to thank you guys for coming on and dealing with my sound difficulties and my fucking unpreparedness as usual.
Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah, and like, and we should do it again when we can, like, when maybe you can announce stuff or, a new record or something. We'll do it again. We'll talk.
Absolutely. Dude, anytime
I do, and I appreciate it. Yeah.
Cast, you can do like fucking shows.
That's it. I was just gonna say that. Yeah, you can. Yeah, fuck. This could be like musical chairs for 3 or 4 weeks, man. But no, thanks. And thanks for switching from last night too, man. Like that was fucking huge.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, no, thanks for working with us too, man, because we had
Yeah,
some
no,
issues
that-
too, you know. So
Yes, yeah, same here. But until then, I'll see you guys in Millville, I guess. All right, we'll talk soon, man.
Right on.
See you later.
All
See ya.
right, later.
Yeah.
That was again, you heard the man INCO FIdO. INCO FIdO, INCO FIdO. They made it up. You search it, you'll find it. But until next time, you know the drill. You buy the ticket, you take the ride. We'll see ya.